Alright, what up? Bondi here, Sports Center. You know. Today I'll be doing my Week 4 NFL picks. Last week, I don't know how I did. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I went 10 sticks, I think. Yeah, so that's not bad. Uh, 3 straight weeks with double digits. I kind of regressed. Had some close games, but overall, I thought I did all right. So let's go over this week 4 slate. First game is the Thursday night football game between the Seahawks and Cardinals. Give me the Seahawks, man. The Cardinals just lost James Conner, so it's Benson time. They choked the lead late. They kind of both games, last 2 games, like they almost choked against the Panthers, and they choked against the Niners, like giving up a game-winning field goal. Didn't get the late first down to win it after that safety. Um, and the Seahawks, they just stomped the fucking Saints, man. Both these teams are not, great, but I just think the Seahawks. Jackson Smith is having a great year. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Kenneth Walker's a goal line merchant. We'll see how their defense is against an actual team because, week 1 they got killed. So, yeah, they're 2-1. Uh, two 2-1 teams. It's on paper people are gonna hate on this, but I think it could be a good game. These two back in the day, with Palmer and Russell Wilson, they had great games. Outside that one game where and then in a tie because the guy missed a field goal. But yeah, give me the Seahawks to win. I think this will be another close West game, 23-20, and the spread is 1.5, so they'll cover. The Seahawks are favored. Next game, they go into Ireland. Shipping off to Ireland. 9:30 Eastern. We got the Vikings at 2-1 and the Steelers. The Vikings, I don't know what the hell happened there against the Falcons because this was the real Vikings team that showed up and kicked the shit out of Jake Browning and the Bengals. And the Steelers, they fucking got lucky, man. How many turnovers did the Patriots have? Late touchdown pass by Aaron Rodgers. This is both teams have good fan bases, so it's hard to give up a home game. I guess the Steelers give up a home game to so they can go to Ireland. The Rooneys are Irish, so there's connection there with them. I got the Vikings, man. I know Carson Wentz. We'll see. This is a true test because the Steelers are the highest paid defense, quote unquote. We'll see how they do. I got the Vikings winning 27-20. This will be a solid game. Wake up, get your Irish coffee. All right, lock of the week here. Favored by 16.5. I got the fucking Bills destroying the shit out of the Saints. 37 to fucking. I'll give them double digits. 10. They'll put up some numbers. Trubisky will play. The Saints are not good. They're gonna put Shuck. They're gonna put. The first 2 weeks, they hung in there, but then they faced the real teams, and I'm not saying Seattle's a real team, but it was a road game in a hostile environment. Now they're going to Buffalo. Yeah, they're fucked. They may have a chance. No, they won't have a chance against the Giants. Next game, we got the Eagles. 16.5. Still can't believe it. Next game, we got the Eagles and Bucks. The Bucks lose Mike Evans for 3 weeks, so he won't go into IR. That's good. And Eagles, they fucking stole one. Big comeback. Jalen Hurts finally throwing touchdown passes. It's in Tampa. If you want to go history, the Bucks have recently owned them, but the Bucks did not look good against the fucking Jets. They couldn't close it out until the end, where Baker had to bail them out. Game-winning field goal, another game-winning drive for Baker Mayfield. This guy's amazing. This is gonna be a good game. It's a 1 o'clock game. I got the Eagles on the road. I think they're just too good. Until they lose, again, you can't. Again, when you pick a shitty team until they win, yeah, and until they lose, yeah. So I got the Eagles winning this game. I know they call them a boring. I think they win 28-20. Eagles are favored by 3.5. They covered spread. Next game, you got the bottle of shit. We got tank pool already, man. We got the Texans and the Titans. It's in Houston. Houston's favored by 7.5. Maybe you. I think they'll be closer than this is. Houston's dog shit. CJ Stroud's going through a sophomore slump. I love the Titans front seven, so I think they'll create pressure on that terrible offensive line. Houston's. I think Houston's gonna win, but I think the Titans are gonna cover the spread for sure. I think Texans win on a game-winning field goal, 25-22. Um, so Titans cover the spread, but Texans barely nick by. Next game we got the Chargers and the Giants in New York. Charger favored by 6.5. Jackson Dart's debut. The Chargers, that fucking throw by Justin Herbert was pretty good. Um, we let them hang on there. We let them off the hook. They are who we thought they are. All that bullshit. And then the Giants, they look terrible on Sunday Night Football. That wasn't worth prime time. The Chiefs didn't look good either, but the fucking Russell Wilson was throwing it to the fucking barricades all the time. So they had to bench him. Do I agree with starting him right away? No, not really. But Ryan Dable needs to save his job eventually. This is his last ditch effort before he gets fired. Um, I got the Chargers win this game. I think they win this game. They score under 30 still because they suck. I don't care. They win 24-13. I think the defense for the Chargers eats up on Dart. I think Dart throws a touchdown though to Malik Neighbors and they celebrate. But I think Chargers win convincingly. There's gonna be no stakes really. It's gonna be a boring game because the Chargers defense is good. Let's be real. Next game we got the Lions and Browns, two of the loser franchises of all time. But the Lions are cooking and the Browns are the Browns. But last week the Browns pulled off a fucking miracle out of their hat because the Packers just shit the bed. It was a fluke win, but the Browns defense was great. They held the Packers to 10. Then they came back, man. They came back. But I think Joe Flacco's a fucking statue. The offense looks like shit. I think the Browns defense will try to keep him in, but I'll give him double digits. I think the Browns win. I mean the Lions win. I meant 24-13, and then they bench Joe Flacco eventually and put in Gabriel or Shador. So yeah, the Lions are favored by 8.5. So that makes sense, I guess. I'm definitely. You could pick Titans spread. I'm gonna bet Titans spread. Fuck it. Next game, we got the Patriots and Panthers. Both teams. The Patriots just turned the ball over too much. They had so many opportunities to win that game, but they just couldn't. Interception, fumble. It was bad, man. The Panthers, they just killed the Falcons, man. The Patriots are 5.5 favorites. They're at home. This is a tough one because if the Panthers win, they're 2-2 and they're looking pretty good. Both teams need this win. Both are young, up and coming, sneak underrated, as Colby Albertson would say. I got the Patriots. It's a coin flip, man. I got them because they're at home. Both teams are pretty similar. I think this will be a boring game, boring Patriots game. Patriots win 18-14. Took a little trip. One with Colonel Jackson to the Miami, Mississippi. They don't cover the spread. Commanders, Falcons. Michael Penix has regressed every fucking week, man. And Kirk Cousins is salivating, man. He wants this guy to fail. The defense looked great against the Vikings. Against the Panthers, can't really blame him because fucking Michael Penix and their offense was putting them in terrible situations. If you score 0 points, you're not winning the game, man. This Falcons team has to play better, and they're at home. They regressed. It looked good offensively week 1. Just fucking choked with young Oku. Week 2 looked shit offensively. The defense was great. Week 3, it was just dog shit. What version of the Falcons are we gonna get? But I got the Commanders, man. I got the Redskins Commanders. I think the Falcons will play better, but they'll Falcon and lose this game. 27-19. Weird ass score. Next game, Colts and Rams. Commanders are favored by 1.5. I get it because they're on the road. Colts and Rams. The Rams are favored by 3.5. The Rams let the fucking that game off the hook. Like it was bad for them, and like they had it. They were talking shit, and then the Eagles, the champs, just come back. That's the way it is. They missed the game-winning field goal. It was blocked, and Jordan Davis scored. But the Rams are a good team. There's no reason. You can see some flaws again with the game with Tennessee. They let him hang. Houston, it was a fucking defensive game, and then the game against the Eagles, they choked that big lead. So you can see some defaults in the Rams, but the Colts, their competition was ass. No, besides us, they had the fucking Titans, and they had the Dolphins, who are the worst team in football history. I don't care. Um, I got the Rams, man. I think they win their first game. I think they snap out of it. They're pissed after choking a big lead, and I think they get to Daniel Jones eventually. I think they win actually by double digits. Fuck it. I think Rams win 27-17. They cover the spread by a mile. Next game we got Jacksonville and San Francisco and Santa Clara. I don't know if Mac Jones is playing or Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy wins. Maybe it's a guarantee. But yeah, they just lost Nick Bosa, which is terrible. ACL tear. That fucks up their defense. They don't have Kittle. Like, this team's injured. I'm surprised McCaffrey, thank God, I'm praying for him because he's on my fantasy team, is in one piece and playing well. So, Jacksonville escaped one against the Texans at home. And the Niners, it's a division game. Cardinals are way better than the Texans right now. They didn't look great offensively, but the defense, they played good. They only give up what? They didn't give up that safety, so they gave up like 14 points. So like, no, 12 points because they gave up all field goals. So their defense played great, minus Nick Bosa. The Jags offense both offenses looked lackluster last week, so I think it'll be a low scoring game. I got the Niners though winning this game, 21-12. They hold Jacksonville to all field goals. Next game, you got the Bears and the Raiders. In Las Vegas, the Raiders look like shit against Washington, against a backup quarterback in Marcus Mariota. And the Bears just dominated that fucking shit defense Dallas has. Or Alice, What Stephen A. said, I took the D out of Dallas. Now they're just Alice, which, I gotta give him credit there. The Raiders' offensive line's not good. The Bears just Ben Johnson clicked there. We'll see if he can click another week. And get the Bears to 2-2. I'm obviously rooting for them. I got the Bears winning this game. Where the fuck is it? Where's the Bears? Where's that game? Am I blind? Or do I have to scroll down? Oh, there we go. I'm blind. Folks, I think the Bears win this game 21-20. Fuck it. Raiders cover the spread. Game-winning field goal. We know the Bears and kickers don't have good relationships, but yeah. We got America's game of the week. We got the Ravens and the Chiefs in Kansas City. I got the Chiefs, unfortunately. I just can't trust this fucking Ravens team, man. You can say, oh, they're the best offense in football, but they also have the biggest choke jobs in football. Derrick Henry costs them games all the time. I can't trust this fucking team. It's not with my life, man. I got the Chiefs winning this game 23-18. It's not because I like the Chiefs. They're not the same Chiefs team that they are in the past, but this Ravens team has to show me that they can hold a fucking lead. I think this will be a defensive game. Finally, the Ravens defense will show up, but their offense won't. I know the Chiefs look like shit. I know Mahomes got glazed on fucking television for preventing a fucking scoop and score after he caused that own fumble by Chris Collinsworth. I like Chris Collinsworth. He's funny, but come on. But yeah, I got the Chiefs unfortunately win this game. Can't trust the Ravens. They'll start 1-3, but I think they'll bounce back because they're a good team, but they're not they just choke, man. I hate this fucking. I hope the Ravens win and prove me wrong so I can look like a retard, but I just can't trust the Ravens, man, with a fucking lead, man. They're just find a way to blow it. And it's in Arrowhead too. So yeah, Ravens are favored by 2.5. Yeah. Packers and Cowboys smash the fucking Packers, man. I think they're gonna embarrass the fucking Cowboys on television. Packers are gonna be pissed off from that game. I think and they're in Dallas, so it's a bigger stage. I think they win 34-21. I think Parsons gets a few sacks. No CD Lamb, so George Pickens gonna get targeted more. We'll see how Javante is. I gotta give Javante credit. He's been playing really well. With the Cowboys, so you know we're looking good with Dobbins, and then Javante's looking good elsewhere. So good for him. The Packers offense has to wake up there because they can't. They're up by double digits against Dallas with 5 minutes. They'll probably close it because Dallas don't have heart. They're favored by 6.5. Give me the over. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, this Monday night slate. First game Monday Night Football. We got the Jets versus the Dolphins. The Dolphins. Um, I think they have 2 minutes rest, man. They haven't played since Thursday. So Thursday to Monday is like the most rest I think you can have. Well, it's Thursday, but no one's having back-to-back Thursday night football games. So it's one of the most amount of rest you can have from Thursday to fucking Monday. So I got the Jets. Fuck it. Give me the Jets. Jets get the first win. I think you've seen from game 1, game 3, game 2 was shit. But game 1, game 3, like this Jets team, they have heart. Hopefully Breece Hall breaks out. I think they win this game. Game winning field goal 26-23. On hopefully this game is good. I want this game to be good, even though I'm not gonna watch it because we got the last game on my mind. Broncos versus the Bengals. The Broncos are fair by 7.5. Give me the fucking over. Give me the Coes. Broncos. Sorry I said Coes, but I don't care. Broncos win this game 30-17. Fuck it. I think the defense looks good. I think they have a convincing win. They need to have a convincing win. Maybe not fucking by 23, but wait, that's not 23. That's 13. That's fine. 13-point win. I can't do math. 13-point win's good. Defense will hold them under 20. The offense has to open up. They have to be better on first downs. They have to get to Jake Browning because this team has a lot of weapons. Mike Gesicki scares me a little bit because he's a sneaky athletic. You got Noah Fant with the revenge game, fucking stuff. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. This week I think a lot of good Slater games. Hopefully I get a lot of them right. I want this one wrong so bad, but this team does not fucking move me at all. Baltimore, they can't hang with the big boys. Hopefully that shit, imagine that shit just ages like fucking milk and the Ravens win the Super Bowl. That'd be so funny. But I'm tired of glazing with Amir. The Ravens are not it. Prove me otherwise. That's all I gotta say, guys. Peace. Those are my picks. Make your picks down below, and that's it. Fuck Shane Graham. Fuck the Chiefs, and the Raiders and Chargers.